The Super Eagles wrapped up training camp in Polokwane, South Africa ahead of their crucial FIFA World Cup qualifier against Lesotho. 20 players trained intensely under the watchful eyes of head coach Eric Chell and his assistants as the players were put through the physical and tactical drills. African Footballer of the Year Ademola Lookman and top marksman Victor Osimhen will spearhead Nigeria's push for maximum points when the Super Eagles face the Crocodiles of Lesotho at the new Peter Mkoba Stadium in Polokwane, South Africa on Friday evening. The technical crew and players are mindful of the task at hand, while confident of getting all 3 points. The Super Eagles currently trail Group C leaders Benin Republic and second-place South Africa by 3 points.
You can go to the World Cup. So this is the football. Everything can happen during a game because of the weather, because of the referee, because of anything, because of the injury. So we need to stay focused about what we want for this game, what we want for to have this victory, and after there will be another game. So for sure, at 100%, stay focused on this game tomorrow against Lesotho, a great team with a good coach, and we need to be very focused to start well this game with a lot of intensity, a lot of aggressivity to score and to win this game.
Yeah, we're approaching this the same way we approached the game for South Africa. It's important for us to go for all 3 points. We have to show Lesotho respect. They've done well in the group. They've picked up points against us also. So yeah, it's going to be an important game for both of us. And yeah, we've just been focused on our preparation now. Like the coach said, 2 very good training sessions. Today, the 3rd one here. And yeah, we look forward to the game tomorrow.
The media manager of the Super Eagles, Promise Efuge, joins us live right now. Promise, quickly, the Super Eagles wrapped up tactical, sessions this evening ahead of the Crunch qualifier against Lesotho. Talk to us, what was the session like in terms of training session? And more importantly, hope there are no injury worries ahead of tomorrow's game.
Yes, thank you, Samson. The training session was intense. It went according to plan, just as the coaches wanted to be. Here in Polokwane, it was the 3rd training session for the team. Recall that we couldn't get the players in on time due to logistical issues and visa issues as well. As we speak, Ola, who plays in Russia, is not here. He will be going directly to Nigeria because the South African authorities here have refused to give him a visa into South Africa for this game. But we've got 21 players who trained earlier this evening for the game against Lesotho tomorrow. The training was intense. As I said earlier, it was just exactly what the coaches want. Tactical drills, the team not taking Lesotho for granted, knowing fully well that Group C has been blown open, courtesy of FIFA as a hammer on South Africa. I was talking to a journalist from Lesotho earlier today, and he also was sounding positive that the Crocodiles of Lesotho are also, harboring ambitions of possibly making the playoffs. They are on 9 points. They were the direct beneficiaries of the 3 points that were deducted from South Africa. And so they are on 9 points as we speak in Group C. And he was saying that back home in Lesotho, there is this renewed hope for them that they can make the playoff spot if they get to win their last 2 matches and maybe finish with 15 points. And so Group C has been a group of possibilities. And so this is a game the Eagles are taking very seriously, knowing very well that they have a lifeline and they do not want to lose it.
Okay, let's quickly touch on the playing surface. Last time against South Africa, it was nothing to write home about. This time around, it's a different stadium. It is the new Peter Mkoba Stadium right there in Polokwane. What's the playing surface like? You've seen it. Nigerians are expectant.
Let me say something funny. When the Nigerian players got into the stadium this evening for the final training session, because they've been training at their camp base in the outskirts of Polokwane at the Ranch Resort, but for today's official training session, it had to be at the main bowl of the stadium that would host the match tomorrow. I recall Wilfred Ndidi and Terry Murphy and Frank Onyeka saying in the local pidgin language, South Africa get this kind of pitch, making reference to the bad pitch where the Eagles had to play their previous game against the Bafana Bafana. Now it's very clear that taking the Super Eagles to Bloemfontein, a rugby pitch to play the previous game was deliberate by SAFA. It was deliberate by the South African Football Association to perhaps, reduce the intensity of the game and get our players not to play at optimum level. The pitch here in Polokwane is top-notch. The stadium is top-notch. Remember, South Africa hosted the World Cup in 2010. They still have those facilities. They've got a plethora of stadiums across the country. And the Peter Mokamba Stadium is one of those stadiums that hosted the World Cup in 2010. It's one of the best stadiums here in South Africa. And we look forward to having a very great game tomorrow.
Okay, we'll just leave it at that and wish the team the very best. Thank you very much for your time this evening.